Have you ever paused to consider how much energy you might be unintentionally wasting every day? Most of us are leaking energy all throughout the day without realizing what we're doing. How do we leak energy? Our energy can seep away in our relationships, at work, and even within our own thoughts. Consider the relationships you maintain. Are they reciprocal, or do you find yourself constantly giving with little to no return? Every text, every call, every emotionally charged conversation, they all require energy. If you're always the one reaching out, the one lending an ear, the one offering support, you may be leaking energy. Then there's work. How many hours do you spend grinding away, often on tasks that are neither fulfilling nor crucial to your career growth? The countless meetings that could have been emails, the paperwork that piles up, the unending to-do lists, and let's not forget the energy we expend in our thoughts. How often do you catch yourself ruminating over past mistakes or worrying about future uncertainties? These mental gymnastics are energy intensive, and they often yield nothing but stress and anxiety. You see, energy is a precious resource. It's not always the grand gestures or big events that exhaust us. More often than not, it's the small, repetitive leaks that leave us feeling drained. So it's time we start identifying these leaks and take steps to fix them. Only then can we truly conserve and make the best use of our energy. Here are some of the most common energy drainers we encounter in our everyday lives. First up, we have unnecessary arguments. You know, those heated discussions that are about as productive as trying to empty the ocean with a straw. Each of us has been there, locked in a battle of words that in hindsight was more about ego than resolution. Consider the energy spent on these fruitless debates. Next, we have the silent killer of energy, overthinking. Picture this. Your mind is a hamster and your thoughts are the wheel. The hamster keeps running, but the wheel just spins in place. Overthinking is a mental treadmill that leads nowhere. Then we have the notorious negative self-talk. It's that little voice in your head that whispers, "You're not good enough," or "You can't do this." Finally, we have getting involved in other people's drama. Now, let's think about the energy we could save if we steered clear of these drainers. Recognizing these energy drainers is the first step towards preventing energy waste. You might be surprised to learn that even some of the most successful people have struggled with energy waste. Elon Musk, the pioneer behind SpaceX and Tesla, once confessed that he had been spending too much time on X, formerly known as Twitter. It was pulling his focus away from important tasks and draining his energy. Here is a man who is revolutionizing the world of technology and space exploration, yet he found himself slipping into the common pitfall of digital distraction, a classic energy drainer. Well, at least now he owns the entire company, putting his countless hours to good use, I'm sure. But it's not just individuals. Sometimes entire societies can fall into patterns of energy waste. Consider the Victorian era, a time of rapid industrialization and progress. Yet it was also a period marked by excessive formalities and rigid social protocols. Hours were spent on elaborate dressing routines, long-winded letter writing, and extravagant dinner parties. These activities, while culturally significant, were enormous drains on people's time and energy. So, if you find yourself struggling with energy waste, remember you're in good company. The key is to recognize it and take steps to address it. Now that we've identified the problem, let's explore some strategies for conserving your precious energy. First off, consider setting boundaries. You wouldn't let anyone walk into your house uninvited, would you? Your energy space is your home, your sanctuary. It deserves that same level of respect and protection. By setting boundaries, you're telling the world, this is my energy space and it's off limits unless I invite you in. This could mean saying no to requests that drain you, or limiting the time you spend with energy vampires. Remember, it's not selfish to protect your energy, it's necessary. Next, let's talk about mindfulness. Simply put, mindfulness is being present in the moment. It's about paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and actions and how they're affecting your energy. Are you spending your energy on things that bring you joy and fulfillment? Or are you squandering it on things that leave you feeling drained and empty? By practicing mindfulness, you can become more aware of your energy expenditure and make more conscious choices. Finally, consider focusing on one task at a time. We're constantly juggling multiple tasks and it's exhausting. Our brains aren't designed for multitasking. When we try to do too many things at once, we end up spreading our energy thin and not doing any one thing particularly well. So try focusing on one task at a time. Give it your full attention and energy. In conclusion, by setting boundaries, practicing mindfulness, and focusing on one task at a time, you can help prevent energy waste. By implementing these strategies, you can start reclaiming your wasted energy. Energy conservation isn't just about physical stamina, it's about mental fortitude, emotional resilience, and the capacity to make the most of every moment. When we conserve our energy, we're setting ourselves up for improved productivity. Research supports this. A study from Stanford University found that people who deliberately conserve their energy by taking regular breaks and setting boundaries are more productive than those who power through without rest. They also reported lower levels of stress and burnout. So you see, energy conservation isn't just a nice to have, it's a must have. It's the key to a more productive, more balanced, and more fulfilling life. And the beauty of it is, it's within your control. You decide where your energy goes, you decide how you spend your currency. As you can see, conserving your energy can have a profound impact on your life. So why not start today?